All right, welcome everybody to another stream of BlackPoloSociety. Here we are. We've got myself and Ellie here. We are coming to you live. And we've got a collector booster of Foundations for those of you who may not have seen it yet. This is the new Magic set that just dropped 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it's an exciting time here. Yeah, Ellie's got a bunch of babies that she's going to be showing off throughout the stream. We're going to do a box break. For those of you who are new to this, the way it works is we have 2 giveaways. The first giveaway is for everybody who has posted in our Facebook page. The second giveaway is for everyone live here tonight. You can win both. So, very exciting times. We're going to post the link in the chat one more time for everybody to jump into the Facebook poll. This is your last chance for the Facebook giveaway. And then we're going to do the Twitch live giveaway. So, yeah, if you've commented on the poll and you've selected a solution or a option on the poll, congrats. You're in the giveaway. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to win the Twitch giveaway, all you have to do is be here live and drop something into chat. So super easy, really fun time. Yeah, we are going to get Nightbot up and running here for the Twitch giveaway because that'll be right after it. So yeah, we've got a collector booster box. We're going to break it here. We're going to show you guys all the polls. One collector booster we're going to give away for the Facebook poll, and another we're going to give away for Twitch. Super easy. Gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of bombs that we could pull tonight. Very exciting time, to say the least. A very exciting time. So yeah, let's get started here. Looking at the current poll, let's see, we've got about 30 or so votes. We got 19 comments. So yeah, make sure that if you're one of the people who's answered the poll that you are also commenting. Okay, so we're going to give everybody another chance. We're going to make sure that everybody knows you have to comment to win the Facebook poll. But yeah, there's so many exciting cards. There's all the amazing, regular versions, and there's the showcases, and then there's the super rare versions. Lots of fun stuff we could pull here tonight. And of course, we want to share that with you guys. So we're going to crack it live on stream. And yeah, let's see if we can get the second camera up and running, and we will have them both to show you guys our reactions while we're pulling the hot fire from Foundations. So for those, yeah, for those living under a rock, Foundations, it's the newest Magic set. It's been out 2 weeks. It's legal for 5 years. Super fun. It's legal and standard for 5 years. Lots of new cards, lots of reprints. Yeah, so good stuff. Let's see here. So we are going to switch to the other camera here. Bear with us for just a second. There we go. Look at that.
Hey,
Boom. Right there. Easy peasy. Okay, so we've got our little top-down camera here. Boom. So we have got a backdrop of some Bloomborough bundle action, some Duskmourn bundle action, and of course loot from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Can't have enough of these guys.
Definitely.
Okay, so we've got some random mail day stuff here. We might as well show off. Bought some Giveaw Hellraisers just for fun. Really fun little skeleton zombie tribal I might be working on. More news to follow soon there. Yeah, so let's see. Another thing we want to do is tell you guys some updates that we'll talk about while we're opening packs. The big thing is we're currently under construction on our link tree. We've got links to the Facebook, we've got links to the Twitch, and we are working on our Patreon and some of the other links as well. Okay, so we're going to have the Discord, the Patreon. We're going to have a YouTube up soon, which is going to be a ton of fun. So yeah. Just working to provide you guys some more content. We're going to be coming in a little more regularly. And yeah, so let's see. We've got the UI leaves something to be worked on here. Let's see if I can go a little bit wider. Okay, nothing there. Here we go. All right, go widescreen, so to speak. Okay. And then, let's see. Will it let us put up Pickens on Spotify? Huzzah. Okay. Ta-da. Look at that. We're like professionals or something. Look at that. Simulated Interlude by Pickens on Spotify.
I love that one.
Yep. Okay, so let's see. What else is going on here? So, let's check out chat real quick. Velzira says, Foundations look so good. Yes, indeed. It's been so much fun. We've been pulling all the hair apparents for you rabbit enthusiasts out there. Let's see. Fire Extreme says, entry is vote and comment on the poll. Yes, so to get the Facebook giveaway, all you have to do is answer, or aka vote on the poll, and then comment below it. And then in order to win the Twitch giveaway, you just have to be here right now. Super easy. So yep, those are the only two things you got to do. Let's get logged into Nightbot so we can monitor chat real quick. Want to make sure we are good to go there.
To heck with Nightbot. Nightbot is biased.
Oh my gosh. How dare. How dare.
What? What did I say?
I don't know. Just kind of trolling you a little bit.
Why?
Okay, so let's open up another window here showing off our wonderful Nightbot. Let's get the chat up on the full screen. Let's make it a little bit smaller so it'll fit. That'd probably be a good idea, right?
Gotta make it smaller.
Schmool chat. There we go. Boom.
Tiny chat. You've heard of Tiny URL. How about Tiny Chat?
All right, boom. So we got chat. We got BlackPoloSociety. We got the window that shows
Hi, Blue
off
Lotus. We see you.
Pickens. We've got the giveaway itself. Okay, so yeah, Nightbot is monitoring everybody in chat. It is, yeah, it's rocking and rolling. It's got people talking. Boom. Okay. So, yeah, let's take a look into this box, huh? Who wants to crack this collector booster, huh? Anybody excited for this? Let's go.
Who wants to pack this crack?
Yeah, let's pack this crack. Oh, wait. I think you might have it backwards there, Ellie. Okay, so to show you guys, this is a sealed collector booster, courtesy of the Game Piece in Alcoa, Tennessee. Great folks down there. Yeah, so just to give you another look at this. The finest cards for play and display. They're kind of hinting at the collector side of things, you know. Oh, we got a little piece of cardboard there. Okay, so yeah, we're going to crack this thing open on stream. A little ASMR for you guys.
Oh, Fire Extreme. Sorry.
Say the audio is a little low. Okay. Okay, so how is the audio mix for myself and Ellie versus the music? How is it now? Is it better? Just cranked it up a little bit.
Oh, crap.
Okay,
So low.
sure. Okay, let's go a little higher. Let's see. Let's make it sing. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. It doesn't show any audio input. That's
Very
well, I mean, that just means it's using the webcam, which is what we don't want, so. Okay, yep. Alrighty, folks. So, if you have any problems hearing us, just let me know, and we can tweak it a little bit more. Okay. we'll
They
kind
said
of
the
turn
music
it
is
down.
just right.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the pack cracking. That's why we're here, right? Okay. So, all right, we got something a little crazy going on here with the visual setup. Why is it doing that? We gotta squeeze that over. There we go. Okay. That's better. All right. So now you guys can see the chat again if you go full screen. Winning. Okay. So here we go. We've got our freshly opened Foundations box. So yeah, we have got endless possibilities. Schrodinger's collector booster, everyone. All right. Let's unsheathe. Okay, so the very first pack we're going to open is going to be our Facebook giveaway. Pack number 1.
Gimme.
So, Ellie is our good luck charm, so we're going to have her open it. We're going to go through it one by one. We're going to look at all the cool cards, and then we're going to announce the winner live right here on Twitch. Giving everybody a look at the recycling information. That's what everybody wants to know here, right? Show you all the details. Look at that. Ooh. Collector booster number 1. Ellie's going to open it here. She's going to take a look, and then we are going to reveal it live on stream. Our good luck charm. Shiny, shiny is right. Look at this. So shiny. Let's just kind of display some of these packs, huh? Boom.
Yes, you
Look
do
at that.
that. In the meantime, I'm trying to open this.
Okay, so again, this is your last chance to post on the Facebook poll. So you can check that out at our link tree. You can go to the Facebook link, and it'll be the very first thing. So while we are waiting on Ellie to crack our Facebook giveaway pack, I want to remind everyone that we are, the whole point of this poll was to ask about where you prefer to see us at, right? Do you normally want to see us on Facebook? Do you like to watch on Twitch? We're going to begin multi-channel streaming, so we're going to be streaming to, presumably starting off, we're just going to be streaming to Facebook and Twitch at the same time, because there's many people who don't have a Twitch account or don't want an Amazon Prime account, and that way we can get more people in front of us. So more people can check out what exactly we're trying to do here.
To the surprise of nobody, I like the rarest card in the pack.
So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to scoot some of these packs over so we have more room. And let's go through it one by one, okay? So first up, we have an Elf Warrior token that also is a cat. Next up, we have a Japanese foil Llanowar elf.
In anime style.
Any elf players out here? Ooh, that's a really good pull, I think.
It's a mythic.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is a really good pull, I think. We'll price check that at the end of the pack, see what's going on. Next up, we've got an Anthem of Champions, which is a borderless version here, the extended art. Next up, we've got a borderless Sky Knight Squire. I got to play this card in draft last night. It's super strong. A 2-mana 1/1. Whenever another creature you control enters, 1/1 counter on it. As long as it has 3 or more counters, it's a flying knight.
Look, Blue Lotus, it's a kitty.
High Society Hunter. This is a Vampire Noble, 5-mana 5/3 flying. Whenever it attacks, you may sack another creature. If you do, put a counter on it. Whenever a non-token creature dies, draw a card. Heck yeah. Lots of card advantage there. An Exemplar of Light. This is a Flying Angel. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Whenever you put one or more counters on a creature, draw a card once a turn. We've got a Full Art Swamp. Very cool.
Schwiggity Schwamp.
We've got some commons and uncommons here. Let's run through them. We've got a Vengeful Blood Witch. Whenever this creature, another one dies, each opponent loses one, you gain one. We've got Inspiring Call for all those green players out there. Draw a card for each creature you control with a counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible. These are so shiny right now. They're hard to even read. Ravenous Amulet. Pay 1, sack a creature, draw, and put a counter on it. Pay 4, sack this artifact. Opponent loses equal to the number of counters on it.
Dang.
Divine Resilience. This is a creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. If it was kicked, any number of target creatures you control gain indestructible. Spicy little card there. A little combat trick, perhaps. And then we have Pilfer. 2 mana. Target opponent reveals their hand, chooses non-land, and they discard it. Tasoli says, I think that card was $200 a week ago. That's insane.
Holy
wow.
crap. Thank you.
Okay, well, whoever posted on this Facebook poll is about to be very lucky. Firebrand Archer, a 2 mana 2/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature, they deal 1 to each opponent. And we got a Beastkin Ranger, 3 mana 3/3 trample. Whenever it enters, it gets +1/+0. Felidar Savior, it's a cat beast. 4 mana 2/3 lifelink. Whenever it enters, put a counter on each of up to 2 other creatures you control. And last but not least, for pack 1, we have Fleeting Distraction. 1 mana. Target creature gets -1, -0, and draw a card. Little gobbo there. Okay, so yeah, let's get in here. Apparently we pulled a $200 bill. So let's double check what exactly we're working with here. We'll pull it up on TCG Player. We have the technology, folks. Remember, this is for our Facebook poll giveaway. So let's go ahead and flip over to TCG Player here, and we'll pull that up on the side screen, and let's look up Lenore Elves. And let's see if we can find the super bougie Japanese version here.
I found it.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can find the Japanese one now. Okay, so it says here that the foil is $75.
Holy crap, you're welcome.
Oh my goodness, Ellie pulled us a big one, $75.
That is not the first time I have done that.
So that is a fantastic pull for one lucky Facebook user. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the Facebook poll here. And let's go ahead and determine our winner. Okay, so here we've got the Facebook poll itself. Okay, let's shrink this down a little bit. Maybe that'll work. And we'll show that off to you guys. Boom. Boom, look at that. Okay, so Facebook giveaway poll. Answer and comment below to win. What is your preferred platform to watch giveaways and box breaks on? We're considering some big changes coming soon. Winners will be announced live on Twitch. Hey, that's where we are right now. So as you can see from this, we got a lot of votes for YouTube and Facebook. And currently we're on Twitch, obviously. We love Twitch. Very useful for the gaming community as a whole. But at the end of the day, we want to broadcast not just to Twitch, right? So we want to appeal to people all over the place. So yeah, we are going to be broadcasting to Twitch and Facebook initially. We may start broadcasting to YouTube in addition, perhaps. Who knows? We'll find out. Oh, okay. So yeah, Tasoli says Japanese foil and Japanese fractured foil are different. Not sure which one you pulled. Either way, big banger. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, there's like 2 different versions of foily here. That is a good point. Yeah, so this one would appear to be just the kind of the regular foiling, I believe. So let's double check the Lenore Elves from Foundations. Foundations, Lenore Elf. Let's see. Lenore Elves Foundations. And we can't spell. Oh no, that's a problem. Okay, so, yeah, I think, yeah, this would be the non-fractured foil. Yep.
So, showcase in the middle there?
Yep, so it's just a $75 card. How about that? $75. How amazing. Very cool. So, let's go ahead and announce the Facebook winner for this, right? So, we're going to sort by the comments in chronological order, and then we're going to make sure how many of them are me, which I believe are 3. So we've got 1, we've got 2, okay, 3. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 unique. We have 12 unique comments here. So this is your last chance to comment if you have not already. Okay. Last chance to comment on the poll before we begin. All right. Fire Extreme says, just a $75 card, no big deal. This is definitely one of the biggest pulls we've had on the stream in our 2 and somewhat number of years. Yeah, so all you have to do is vote and comment. Vote and comment. You can see right here. We just have to Facebook giveaway. So I'm going to give everybody another 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes to post that. In the meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the stream. So in the upcoming days and weeks, we're going to be streaming every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. This is going to be posted all over the Facebook. This is going to be posted all over the Twitch. And this is going to be posted all over the Linktree links. So every Sunday at 6 p.m. we are going to be streaming. It's going to be either Magic or another video game, maybe Path of Exile. Since we've got the new Path of Exile 2 coming out in 2 weeks, we may play some Monster Hunter with all the Monster Hunter Wilds hype coming out. We may play some Halls of Torment or some other super fun games. Yeah, so lots going on right now. Super fun times. Okay, I'm going to double check and see how many comments we've got here. And I just see we got a couple more notifications, which makes me think a couple more people cracked the code. Always happy to see it. Alrighty. Okay, we've refreshed the page once again. And now, if we sort it in chronological order, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, 14. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go to the random generator project, which is like rng.net or something like that.
We never remember which one it is because they're all
random.org. There we go. Okay, so random.org. We are going to go in. So this is truly live in every meaning of the word, folks. We are on random.org. We are going to put in a minimum of 1, a maximum of 14 unique comments, and we are going to roll this in 3, 2, 1. Generate.
Bam.
Comment number 5 in chronological order here. So we're going to count them out. We've got Erica. We've got Todd. We've got William. We've got Micah, and then the next one is DeLorean. So DeLorean is our winner, aka Blue Lotus. So we're going to say congrats to DeLorean. You won the $75 pack. So that is our Facebook giveaway. Now, don't go anywhere, folks. We still have another giveaway that is just for everyone here on Twitch. So anyone can win this. All you have to do is comment in chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to... DeLorean, you won the pack that we just opened. Congratulations.
You won the blue or the Lenoir elves.
Yeah, you won the Animu elf. Look at them. Your elvish girlfriends here in their Japanese splendor. Look at that. Yep, so congrats to DeLorean. That is pack number 1. We are now going to open the rest of the packs. The last pack that we are going to open is going to be the pack we're going to give away for the live Twitch stream. So, Nightbot is currently monitoring everyone. We have 8 people who are eligible to win in chat right now. So all you have to do is just make sure that you have typed into chat and just make sure that you... just make sure that you type into chat. That's about it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to scoot this stuff over. We're going to get this super bougie card into a case and a sleeve because it's $75, and that's amazing. Congrats again to Blue Lotus. We will sleeve up this little beauty here. Sleeving up the Llanowar Elves.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to put it in a hard thingy?
And into the hard case.
And into the hard case. He's taking extra good care of you, Blue Lotus.
Look at that.
And now this is what it looks like.
Ta-da, look at that. Wow, so our very first pack, we got an amazing pull, and that may be the best pull of the night. But that doesn't mean you should go anywhere, folks. It's only going to get better. So, here we go. Pack number 2. Let's do it.
Can I touch it?
Nope. I like to bite into my packs. That makes all the cards extra, extra gem mint. So let's get started here. First up, we have Kaito, Cunning Infiltrator, Emblem. And we have a Ninja. Okay, so all the money cards are at the front of the pack. That's good to know. Coma World Eater. This is a showcase version. It's the new 7-mana 8/12. This spell can't be countered. Trample, ward 4. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create 4 3/3 serpents named Coma's Coil. Very cool. So yeah, congrats again to Blue Lotus. I'm just catching up on the chat. Sorry for that. Yeah, so very, very spicy. So yeah, Coma World Eater. We've got a borderless Scrawling Crawler here. He's a 3-mana 3/2. Beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life.
Why does he look like a robotic germ?
He is a Phyrexian construct, so he is a robotic germ. So here we got a spicy new spider, 4-3 mana, reach. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, reveal off the top of your library till you reveal a creature. Put that card in your hand, rest on bottom. Is a very, very pushed Spider Spirit. Indeed. He's got legs. He's got legs.
I can't.
Then we've got a Swiftblade Vindicator. Who doesn't love a good Boros reprint? Am I right, folks? 2-mana 1/1, double strike, vigilance, trample. And because this is a core set, we get reminder text on all 3 of these abilities. How nice. Then we've got a Foiling Crawler. Whoa, glitch in the Matrix. There's 2 of them. A Foil Scrawling Crawler, regular border. And then we're going to breeze through some of the smaller stuff here, like a borderless Full Art Forest. We've got a Balmor classic D&D card here, Balmor Battle Mage Captain. He's a 1/3. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, +1 +0, trample all your guys. We got a borderless Hero's Downfall, relegated to uncommon for eternity here. We've got a new Spicy Merfolk Boy. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a counter on it. We've got Joust Through. Deal 3 damage to attacking or blocking creature. You gain a life. We've got a Tap Land. Involuntary Employment. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. Run Away Together. One of my favorite cards. Choose 2 creatures controlled by different players. Return them to their owner's hands. Oh, we've got a Foil Bunny. A Heir Apparent.
That makes me so
Shiny. Happy. Look at that. Hey, just as DT Crisp says, where's the Heir Apparent? Indeed.
He spake it into existence.
And Incinerating Blast.
Literally says, called it.
Pay 6, discard a card if you do draw a card. All right, pack number 3. Let's go.
Zero says, great card, need 59 more.
Yeah, indeed. Trust me, I know the struggle. We've got about 40, and we're trying to build 3 rabbit decks right now. So Ellie is going to open the next pack, pack number 3. We're going to go ahead and start opening pack number 4, just so that we can move it along here, folks. I know it's a Sunday night. People got stuff to do. They got chores to get knocked out before their work week begins, and we want to make sure everybody is having a fun time. Heir Apparent. I love cards that say you could have any number in your deck, so of course we're a huge fan of Heir Apparent.
I did it again.
All right, young lady. We gotta flip that pack. Give it to me.
Get there.
Give me the pack.
I know, just a second.
Feed me the rock. Okay,
Feed you the rock.
so we're going to start going backwards on these packs since the bomb is always on the front. So, we've got Squad Rallier. Look at the top 4. Get a 2 Power Boy. We've got Gutless Plunderer. Death Touch Raid. Look at the top 3. Put a card on back on top. Rest in your yard. Healer's Hawk. 1/1 flying lifelink. Crisp says, if you leave a few of them alone, you'll have hundreds soon. Yeah, that's how the rabbits work, I hear. 3 mana 3/2. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1. Yeah, Black White has the life gain, life punish combo down in Foundations. We got another gain land here. Foil, of course. It's a collector booster. Fiery Annihilation. Pay 3, deal 5 to a creature. Exile an equipment attached to it. If the creature dies, exile it. Cephalid Ink Mage. Octopus Wizard. When it enters Surveil 3, Threshold. 7 or more cards in graveyard. It's unblockable. Alright, Spectral Sailor. Very cool. 1 mana 1/1 with Flash. Flying. Pay 4, draw a card. Again. Classic Power Creep reprint. And we got a Nessian Horn Beetle, 2 mana 2/2, beginning of combat. If you control power 4 or greater, put a counter on it. And then we've got our Borderless Mountain. And let's get into the good stuff. Yeah! We've got a Soulstone Sanctuary. This is a colorless land that has pay 4. This land becomes a 3/3 creature with vigilance and all creature types. It's still a land. So it is a permanent 3/3 changeling vigilance land. It's a very cool land. Fun times, right? Who doesn't like changeling lands? If you're in a tribal deck and it's not 5 color, you probably want to play it. Next up, Progenitus.
You're welcome.
So we've got a Progenitus, 10 mana, 10/10 protection from everything. If it would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal it, shuffle it into its owner's library. The old king of 5-color magic here. This was a commander about 10 years ago. You'd see this in the commander pods pretty often when people were just playing giant ramp piles.
Also,
so we've got
yet
a
again, the damn
foil
thing's a mythic.
Progenitus. Yes. Quite mythical. Next up, we have the Exemplar of Light. Extended art here. It's a angel. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Whenever you put one or more counters on this creature, draw a card once a turn. And last but not least, we got 2 more, sorry. We've got Leyline Axe. For everyone who loves ley lines, we've got a new axe you can put into play for free. If this card's in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Yeah, this one is sick. Let's see. Pickin says, never thought I'd see the day Progenitus was back in standard again. Heck yeah. Pokeon says, awesome polls. Yes, indeed. Fire Extreme says, mill, safety net, and standard. We've got, a new Kaikar. So the new Kaikar is extra spicy. He's only blue and white. And Kaikar says, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one. Exile a creature you control, return it at the next end step, or create a 1/1 spirit with flying. So, yep, we've got a awesome bird wizard here that flickers, not to be confused with Blink, it flickers and makes an army of spirits. Very fun shenanigans. Then we've got a foily fish. A foily fish with a fairy on the back. Nice. Alrighty. So that was pack number 3. Let's go pack number 4. Alright, again, we're going to start from the bottom.
Can't touch it.
Quick Draw Katana. During your turn, equipped creature gets +2/+0 first strike. Nice. Helpful Hunter. Look at this little baby. We got a 2 mana 1/1 cat. Whenever this creature enters, draw a card. Stab. Pay 1 black. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. We've got the Axe Guard Cavalry. Dwarf Berserker. 2 mana 2/2. Tap, give a guy haste. We've got a green-white gain land. Arcane Epiphany. The spell costs 1 less to cast. If you control a wizard, pay 5 instant, draw 3 cards. Arbiter of Woe. We got to draft this card last night. I drafted Orzhov Control. Yep. Arbiter of Woe. All those Joey fans out there. 6 mana 5/4. Additional cost to cast this spell. Sack a creature. Flying. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card and loses 2. You draw a card and gain 2. Tassoli says, internet's still out from the storm in my area. I'm running out of data, so I'll be back in 7 minutes. Alrighty, we'll see you then. So next up, we've got Hidetsugu's Second Right. Classic reprint from Kamigawa block. This is 4 mana instant. If target player has exactly 10 life, Hidetsugu's Second Right deals 10 damage to that player. See if we can get this thing into focus here. There we go. Hidetsugu, the ogre that consumed the Oni of all-consuming chaos. Velzar says, man, now I'm really missing the Alara block. Wish we could go back. Indeed, indeed. Foil of Johnny's Pride Mate for all you cat lovers out there, all you life gain players. Classic 2-2 for 2. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Very strong green-white life gain theme here. We've got a full art mountain. All right, we got Raise the Past. Rabbit's Best Friend. 4 mana sorcery. Return all creature cards, mana value 2 or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, I like the flavor text, too.
Master animation at the Strixhaven University. Learning about the past means talking to those who were there.
I love that.
Because Lorehold talks to ghosts. Next up, we've got the Elvish Archdruid. Wow, represent the elves tonight. 3 mana 2-2. Other elves you control get +1/+1. Add a green for each elf you control. We've got Crystal Barricade. This is a new 2 mana 0-4 Defender artifact creature wall. You have hexproof. You can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. Very spicy if you're in Boros. You're going to be playing Earthquakes. You're going to be playing Blasphemous Act. Chain Reaction, perhaps. Very good addition to decks like Arcades Sabbath. Next up, we've got Zool. All bow before Zool. Zool Ashur Lichlord. This is a 2 mana 2-2 zombie warlock with ward, pay 2 life. Tap. You may cast target zombie creature card from your graveyard this turn. Very cool. We got elves, cats, zombies, all represented in this one pack. Okay, and last but not least, we've got a Quilled Great Worm. This is a 6 mana 7/7 trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many counters on it. It must survive to get the counters, so it can't die to state-based actions. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control in addition to paying its other costs. Yep, this card is insane. My good buddy Steven played it last night in a mono green deck and had over 100 power on the battlefield after attacking 2 times. So yeah, Quilled Great Worm, a great finisher. Then we've got a foil Coma Coil. Foil Coma Coil from Coma the Great Serpent. And the back is a Scion of the Deep 8/8 Octopus token. Wow. I don't know what makes the 8/8 Octopus token, but I don't want to be a part of it, okay? All right, Ellie, why don't you take a look at this pack here? We're going to open a new pack. Let's get it started. We're almost halfway through our box here. Fire Extreme says, I think people are sleeping on the Great Worm. I 100% agree. Pokeon says, that art is great. Blue Lotus says, Johnny. Think Twice. Classic. Pay 2, draw a card instant. Pay 3, flashback.
Oh, whoa.
Prideful Parent. Another kitty cat. 3 mana 2/2 vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 cat token. Look at that. Little Simba biting on Mufasa's tail there. How about that? Let's see if we can get this thing cleared off a little bit, huh?
Listen, I just pulled like the ultimate card.
Oh my gosh, the ultimate card. Did you pull Exodia? Gorehorn Raider. For all the Minotaur Pirate fans out there, look at this swashbuckler. 5 mana 4/4. Enters the battlefield. If you attack this turn, deals 2 damage to any target.
Wait, let me see it.
The Minotaur Pirate?
Yeah, let me see it.
There he is.
Hand it to me.
Oh, you want to see the literal Minotaur Pirate?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, there you go. No touchy. Moving on.
I love Minotaurs.
Moving on. We've got a Gleaming Barrier. A 2 mana 0/4 Defender. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. It is really good and limited. I drafted 2 of them last night. I didn't play any of them, but they probably would have been a fun time. Ooh, a very fun little reprint from Zendikar. We've got Grow from the Ashes. 3 mana. Search your library for a basic, put it on the battlefield. Shuffle. If it was kicked, which would cost 5 total mana, search your library for 2 basics, put them on the battlefield instead. Great little card. If you're playing a ramp deck and you already have like the 10 best ramp, it's good to round it out, you know, with a little B tier ramp. Bolt Wave. Pay 1 red, deal 3 damage to each opponent. Spicy, spicy. Fire Extreme says, Ellie pulled the best card. Didn't know first edition Charizard was in the set. Oh, hell yeah. Charizard.
I wish.
So, Skyship Buccaneer. 5 mana 4/3 flyer. When this creature enters, if you attack this turn, draw a card. This is super spicy. especially if you're an Is-It. There's so many cards with creatures with evasion. This is always going to drop turn 5, cantrip, and it's a 4/3 flyer. Next up, we've got another Hydra here. We've got the Wildwood Scourge. It is a green and an X for a 0/0, enters with X counters. Whenever one or more counters are put on another non-Hydra creature you control, put a counter on this creature. Shenanigans. Lots of +1/+1 counter shenanigans. Alright, next up we've got an offer you can't refuse. New Capenna, hitting you with the Godfather references. We've got counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasures. Alright, we've got a full art Plains. Look at that. We've got looks like a Johnny hanging out in a field. Look at that full art Plains. How majestic. Got like a little Parthenon in the background there. Let's get into the rares of this pack, folks. Boom. Giada, the Font of Hope. She is the Angel Lord, or Angel Lady, if you will. It's a 2-mana 2/2 Flying Vigilance. Each other angel you control enters with an additional counter on it. For each angel you already control, tap, add a white, spend this only to cast angels. Velzira with a great question, why are Hydras green? When I was kids, I swear they were all red. Yes, indeed. Like the famous Rock Hydra, which, to be fair, a Rock Hydra in a rocky mountain definitely makes sense. A Forest Hydra in the forest being green, that also makes sense. Alrighty, next up we've got Brass's Bounty. 7-mana sorcery. For each land you control, create a treasure token. Very cool. All the red players, all the spell slingers, all the treasure decks, they all rejoice. Next up, Lunar Insight. A 3-mana sorcery. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land permanents you control. So yeah, this is super powerful if you're in like blue-green and you've got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop. They could be creatures, they could be enchantments, they could be planeswalkers.
Why do I suddenly want to read an R.A. Salvatore high fantasy novel?
Yeah, right? All these moon phases are making me think of the Drow. I want to go back to the Underdark. Alright, next up we've got Vivian Reed, representing the green mana pie here, and she's got a little piggy with her.
Oh, never mind. You pulled the best card.
She is a 5-mana 5 loyalty planeswalker. Roll up, look at the top 4, reveal a creature, put it in your hand, put rest on bottom. -3, destroy an artifact, an enchantment, or a creature with flying. Ultimate, -8, you get an emblem with creatures you control, get +2/+2, and have vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Vivian Reed. Classic planeswalker for the last decade or so. She's been doing work ever since Garruk went missing. Our last card of the pack. What have we got here? Yeah! Oh my gosh, we got another showcase.
Freaking crap.
Bloodthirsty Conqueror. This is a 5-mana 5/5 Vampire Knight. Flying Death Touch. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Yes, this is another card that is a functional reprint of the Sanguine Bond Exquisite Blood combo. Boom! So we've got 2 showcases here. 1 English and 1 Japanese. So we've got the Japanese Llanowar Elf going to Blue Lotus, and we've got a Bloodthirsty Conqueror for Wine Stallion's Horde. Indeed. Alright, let's do a little price check on that one. Look at this majestic. Anybody get vibes for Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Look at that thing. Look at this beautiful man, this vampire man here. He's got such an angelic face.
I am looking respectfully.
Yep.
Who's the artist, please?
Shout out to Raita Kazama.
Raita Kazama!
Raita Kazama. Look at that. Very cool. All right.
Pickens says you're going to want to sleeve that.
I'm going to want to sleeve that? All right. Let's whip it out. Let's perfect fit this one too.
I was going to say, please tell me you've got a hard case.
Oh, we've got so many hard cases because we ship out cards to people every day. You can always message us and ask for cards or decks. We've got a pile. I've actually got all the secret layers over here. I went on eBay and I bought them because I am a comic book nerd and I can't help myself. Look at that. Perfect fitted up Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Let's do a little price check here, folks. Let's swap over to TCG Player here. And let's see what the current going rate is of a Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Anybody want to play the Price is Right rules in the chat? What is a Bloodthirsty Conqueror?
Holy sugar.
Survey says $73.15. $73.15. How about that? $73.15 for this majestic, bloodthirsty conqueror.
That's a lot.
Nice, indeed. All right, chat. Very cool. All right. Oh, snap is right, Pokeont. Fire Extreme says, nice Castlevania vibes. Yep,
We were
so
saying.
cool. Yep. You got that right. Okay, so that is it, other than a soldier with a very bloody sword on a full moon.
Full blood moon, it looks like.
Yeah, and a rabbit.
A baby!
Look at this big fat baby. Look at that cute little bastard. Look at that thing.
I love it.
All right, so we are officially halfway through, it looks like. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, we're one pack away from halfway. I apologize. Okay. This is the last pack of the first half of the box. The left half of the box. Let's go. Tolarian Terror, 7 mana, 5/5, 1 less for each instant sorcery in your graveyard. Ward 2. Pokeont says, makes me think of my dad's pet rabbit, Oreo. Very cool. It looks a lot like our pet rabbit, too. Elfsworn Giant, 5 mana, 5/3 reach. Landfall. Whenever a land enters, create a 1/1 green elf warrior. This guy looks dope. For a common, this guy looks sick. We've got Sanguine Siphoner. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. Little aggro vampire warlock. We've got Macabre Waltz. Macabre Waltz, 2 mana sorcery. Return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. Very spicy in certain black decks. Madness decks, those of you still playing Angie from back in the day. Tasoli says, I'm currently eating Oreos. I hope they're the candy Oreos and not that person's rabbit. Spitfire Lagak. 4 mana, 3/4 lizard. Land enters under your control. Deal 1 to each opponent. Red landfall. Make it happen, people. Boom. Billowing Shriek Mass. Spirit. 4 mana, 2/3. Man, I am getting some We Are Legion vibes from this guy. Look at that thing. We Are Legion. Almost spooky, indeed. He's in a graveyard, too. Whenever this creature enters, you mill 3 cards. When you have 7 or more in your yard, it becomes a 4/4 flying. Very nice. Very nice uncommon. Micromancer. Love this one. So we get a little art with Zamone here, or Zamone on the front. And whenever this creature enters, you may search your library for an instant or sorcery, mana value 1. Reveal it, put it in your hand. This is super spicy. So many 1 mana values in Standard right now that are insane. We've actually looked at a couple of them in our Foundations box so far. A foil Rogue's Passage. Who doesn't love an unblockable commander? Am I right? Rogue's Passage. Tap for a colorless, pay for a tap. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Very nice. Very nice. All right. We've got a Stromkirk Blood Thief. Stromkirk Blood Thief is a 3 mana vampire rogue. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a counter on target vampire you control. Very nice. We've got a very, very beautiful full art forest. Look at this thing. It's got a little obelisk going on here. Who knows? Yeah, we're hanging out in the jungle. Pickett says, phenomenal reprints with this set. Pokeont says, hopefully not the same. Indeed. Tasoli says, unblockable makes me with the emoji there. Not like these. Not like these. Next up, we've got another Zool. Zool Ashore Lich Lord. This time just the regular border. No fancy extended or whatever. Tap, you may cast a zombie from your graveyard this turn. Next up, we've got a regular Coma. Heck yeah. Look at Coma the World Eater, everybody. 7 mana, 8/2, can't be countered, trample, ward 4, deals combat damage to a player, create 4/3/3 blue serpent. Creature tokens name Coma's Coil. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I almost
breathe.
asphyxiated there, Coma. You got too many words. Next up, we've got, Preposterous Proportions. Zaboomafoo!
It's adorable.
So we've got a 7 mana sorcery. Creatures you control get +10/+10 and gain vigilance until the end of turn. Flavor text. I think you mean giant lemurs. A type of malevolent spirit that, oh gods, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I think you mean giant lemurs. A type of malevolent spirit.
Oh,
Uriah
gods,
the
what is
Smug.
that?
Last words. So yeah, the newest overrun in Magic that does not give trample, unfortunately. But look at the mayhem unfolding from these lemurs. Look at that. Okay, we got 2 more here. Homunculus Horde. All right. What's up, Mike Wazowski? It's been a minute. We got a 4 mana 2/2 creature homunculus. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a token that's a copy of this creature. And yeah, it's just a Mike Wazowski that makes infinite Mike Wazowskis. That's what he does.
Mike Wazowski.
We got 2319 over here. Somebody call in backup. All right.
I am crying.
Okay, enough of Mike Wazowski. Let's see what we got here. Come on, another $70 bill. Daddy needs a new collector booster. Oh my gosh!
You're
It's
welcome.
a mana foil crystal barricade.
Look at that.
All right, folks. Fire Extreme says, love the story behind the reason they reference lemurs. Crystal barricade. So remember, this is a 2 mana 0/4 defender. You have hexproof. Prevent all non-combat damage that will be dealt to you. And look at those beautiful mana logos. Look at that.
So let's, just for fun, run that.
All right, chat. You know what that means. We pulled another bomb. We're going to play Price is Right rules. All right, chat. Price is Right. Who wants bragging rights? Who thinks they know the TCG price? We're going to pull it up on TCG Player, and you'll have bragging rights that you were the most dialed in. Ooh, Velzira says 130. Pokeon says 90. So we're going to look up mana foil. Oh, man, this thing is really hard to put into a perfect fit. Because it is dummy thick with this embossed. These embossed mana symbols make it a lot thicker, I feel like. All right, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. So we have perfect fitted up our crystal barricade. So now it gets to hang out over here with Mr. Castlevania and our friendly Japanese Llanowar elf that is going to Blue Lotus. So let's see. Crystal barricade. So we've got all 3 of them here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's look up the crystal barricade. Mana foil. Crystal barricade mana foil 17 American doll hairs. Well, 2183 direct.
Oh, boo.
But
what?
low is $17 hairs, and this really doesn't do it any justice. I can't believe the TCG Player doesn't have the embossed thingy on there. What's going on there? Well, hey, don't look a gift $20 bill in the mouth, folks. That's the takeaway there. Okay.
I pulled that.
Don't look a gift $20 bill in the mouth. It is still a fantastic crystal barricade. Okie dokie. So we are moving on here. We've got the ninja. A foil ninja. Huzzah, huzzah. A Kaito infiltrator emblem on the back. Yep. So, yeah, Fire Extreme, feel free to post about why they referenced the lemurs. Being a Vorthos magic lore nerd myself, I actually don't know this story. So feel free to post about why they referenced lemurs and lemurs in the flavor text. So yeah, I guess, yeah, Todd, aka DT Crisp over there would be the closest. Zarku says $23. Good job. Yeah, Fire Extreme says good card, but there's other more prized manifolds in the set. Yes, indeed. Crisp says I pulled an Omniscience and it's only $30. Well, that is a super bougie Omniscience. If you're gonna win the game, you might as well win the game with a Manifoil Omniscience. Am I right, people? You gotta flex on them. You gotta let the plebs know that you mean business. Ellie is gonna open up this next pack, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up some of these packs just so that we can save time. Yeah, so we have got the Manifoils, we've got the anime showcase, there's the fractured versions. There's so many cool things in Foundations. I'm really enjoying that. You know, I've never been a huge fan of the serialized ones, but you know,
Holy sugars.
there's endless opportunities to pull some bombs. Okay, so here we are. We are on pack number 7, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, I actually do know the story. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, Fire Extreme says the old card called Demure, the artist thought it was supposed to be a lemur. Yeah. Todd says it's up for trade. I'm not bougie. All right. So, we're going to do pack number 7. Let's go. A Hungry Gulo. It's a 2-mana 2/2. He's got pay 1, sack another creature, put a 1/1 counter on him, and he's got a wonderful little femur there in his mouth. Yeah, what a nice guy.
We got lemurs and femurs. Oh my.
Lemurs and femurs. Oh my, indeed. Big Fin Bouncer. This is a 4-mana 3/2 shark pirate. Street Sharks. Anybody? 90s kids remember the Street Sharks, am I right? Whenever it enters, return target creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. You know how to swim, don't you, chum? How intimidating. Look at that shark. He's not messing around. All right, moving on. We've got Dazzling Angel. That's my nickname for Ellie. Dazzling Angel. A 3-mana 2/3 angel with flying. Whenever another creature enters under your control, you gain a life. Pokemon says, I'd love a mana foil. Fake your own death. Hey. IRS on your back. You got back taxes you owe. Have you tried? Fake your own death. So, 2 mana. We've got Tiny Bones in all his glory there. This is an Outlaws reprint. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Return to the battlefield, tapped under its owner's control, and you create a treasure. Fake your own death, representing... Booyah! We've got a Gainland. It's been a minute. We got a blue-red Gainland. Sweet. Next up, we've got a Self-Reflection. 6 mana. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, and it flashes back for only 4. So this is one that you probably want to mill if you're in blue-black. You want to mill this sucker and just do the flashback. We've got Midnight Snack. 3 mana enchantment. Raid. Beginning of your end step. If you attack, create a food. Pay 3, sack this enchantment. Target opponent loses X, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. Very interesting synergies. And then we have a little tea party going on here. Somebody's munching down on cake. We've got cake and pies. A bag of apples. They're having a party over here. Next up, we've got Affectionate Indrik. Look at the baby. It's a 6 mana beast. When it enters, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Look at that. It's a 4/4 for 6 with a free fight spell built in. Have fun. We've got Fire Spitter Whelp. This is a little 3 mana 2/2 flying dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature or dragon spell, deal 1 damage to each opponent. Good stuff. Dragon's Approach rejoices. Then we've got a Full Art Swamp, the same as before. Spooky. Extravagant Replication. This is a 6 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of another target non-land permanent. This can copy any non-land permanent every upkeep. How exciting. You just got to make sure they don't blow it up before your next turn. Our next rare, Niv Mizzet Visionary Combo City. 6 mana 5/5, legendary creature, dragon wizard, flying. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards. This is the most pushed Niv Mizzet in history. He goes infinite with some other Niv Mizzets. He just literally wins the game with so many cards that deal non-combat damage. It's just a huge card advantage. Next up, we've got a Phyrexian Arena. Heck yeah. An oldie but a goodie, folks. 90s kids remember Phyrexian Arena. 3 mana enchantment. Beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose a life. Everybody knows your life is just another resource, and you're willing to give it away for card advantage. Alrighty, we've got another Spinner of Souls. Everyone's favorite 4/3 spider that gets you dudes off the top of your deck when your non-tokens die. Alright, last but not least, Lunar Insight. Alright, that one's a whiff. I'll be the first to admit it. Lunar Insight, beautiful card, not worth anything. 3 mana, draw a card for each different mana value among non-land permanents you control. Very nice, very cool. Not worth money.
Once again, I'm feeling 80s and 90s
Then
books.
we've got a treasure token here. Look at this hoard of gold. Where's Schmaug when you need him? Am I right?
Schmaug, Scrooge McDuck.
Yep. So we've got a treasure hoard. Yeah, Scrooge McDuck. He'd be swimming in it, and a food with a verifiable cornucopia here. Very on theme for Thanksgiving this time of year. Okie dokie. Where's Ellie's pack? All right, our good luck charm. Let's run another pack here, see what we get.
I like the front of it.
Okay, that's nice. Soul Shackled Zombie is a 4-mana 4/2. Whenever it enters, exile up to 2 creatures from a graveyard. If at least 1 creature was exiled this way, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Fun little ETB there to do work. Oh, one of my favorites, Make Your Move. Yeah, this is a really spicy one. 3 mana, destroy an artifact or enchantment or a creature power 4 or greater. Instant. It's great. It's got a little chessboard there with a destroyed piece in front of the queen there. Look at that. Boom. Icewind Elemental. This is an elemental that looks a lot like a moose bird. It's a 5 mana 3/4 flying. When it enters, draw a card, discard a card. Good little loot built into that. We've got a Gnarlid Colony, a 2 mana 2/2 kicker. If it was kicked, it enters with 2 counters. Each creature you control with a counter has trample. This is part of the green-white counter matters theme. There's also a knight who gives all your creatures with counters first strike. Eaten Alive, 1 black. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sack a creature or pay 4. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Very thematic. You see here we got a zombie eating a guy, and that's the thing. They eat the corpse, so that's why it's exiled. That's the flavor there. You get it? Flavor, eating the corpse.
Are you okay?
I do what I can, folks. I do what I can. Fishing Pole, 1 mana. Equipped creature has pay 1, tap the fishing pole, put a bait counter on the fishing pole. Whenever equipped creature becomes untapped, remove the bait counter and create a blue fish creature token. Look at that. Cool art. We've got a bunch of little fishes in there. Boom. Fishing pole is going to be its own format. Watch. Yeah, Dan doesn't have anything on the fishing pole format. Tragic Banshee. This is a 5 mana 5/3. Enter the battlefield. Target creature gets -1/-1. If a creature died this turn, that creature gets -13/-13 instead. Ermurgurd. Very powerful removal spell. Second main phase. We got a Dwynen, Guiltleaf Dane. She is a 4 mana 3/4 reach. Other elves get +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you gain a life for each attacking elf. Great uncommon. Lots of great elf reprints inside Foundations. And a Burnished Tower. Who doesn't love our favorite little rampy elk? 3 mana 2/2. Pay 3. Sack a creature. Search for 2 basics and put them on the battlefield tapped. We've got a full art island here referencing Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. Look at that. We've got a cool little meditation garden. We got a guy in the hot springs. We got a bonsai tree, a bunch of skyscrapers. Yeah, very cool island. I like it. All right, rare number 1, Drake Hatcher. Drake Hatcher, not to be confused with Drake Catcher. 2 mana 1/3, Human Wizard. Vigilance Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, +1/+1 until the end of turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put that many incubation counters on it. Remove 3 incubation counters. Create a 2/2 blue Drake with flying. So you can't do that instant speed. It's pretty spicy. A little combat trick action here. Yeah. It's good stuff. I got to play this in pre-release. I played a blue-green deck with Coma. And yeah, this card did a ton of work. All right, let's see what we got here. Boom. We've got a Leyline Axe, the regular art. Still equally powerful, though. The 4 mana artifact that says if it's in your opening hand, start the game with it on the battlefield. +1/+1, double strike trample, equipped for 3. Velzira says, draft rare? Oh, yeah, definitely. Pokeon says, oh, nice, I like that card a lot. So yeah, Leyline Axe, fun stuff. You want to murder somebody on turn 1. That's the way to do it. Next up, we've got Electro Duplicate. Ermhergurd. Look at this dragon getting a twin made. 3 mana. Create a token that's a copy of a creature you control, except it has haste and beginning of the next end step sacrifice. Flashback for 4. Very spicy. This is a really good one in certain red decks with really strong ETBs or just really powerful boys. All right, next up we've got Liliana, Dread Horde General. Look at that, still donning the chain veil. Look at her. She's on a mission to murder. So this is a throwback to like War of the Spark. She's got the whole army of zombies fighting off the Lazotep. So of course, if you're not familiar, this is a 6 mana, 6 loyalty Liliana Planeswalker. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card, roll up, create a 2/2 zombie, roll down 4. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice. And -9. Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each type and sacrifices the rest. Yes, this does include lands. Liliana Land Destruction. That's not all for this pack, folks. We've also got a Kiora, the Rising Tide. For all you merfolk lovers out there, the new Kiora is a 3 mana 3/2. Whenever it enters, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Whenever she attacks, if there's 7 or more cards in your graveyard, create a Scion of the Deep, legendary 8/8 blue octopus creature token. Woo-wee, that pack was a winner.
Oh, yes.
And then, like Ellie referenced, she's loving the token here. We've got a kitty cat and a kitty cat. A double kitty cat token. How about that?
Look at the baby.
And Todd references, there's the 8/8 octopus from earlier. Yeah, I was wondering what made a legendary 8/8 octopus. We have cracked the code, everybody. It's that Kiora. So, moral of the story, get Threshold. All right, folks. We've got 3 packs left before we do the giveaway pack. Exciting times. First up, we've got a Refute. 3 mana instant, counter target spell, draw a card, discard a card. Bake into a Pie. Creepy.
Oh, my.
4 mana instant, destroy a creature, create a food. My secret ingredient, well, I can't tell you that, but here's a hint. It's not love.
Oh, gosh.
Winning. Banishing Light, throwback from Theros. 3 mana enchantment. When it enters, exile non-land permanent until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Booyah, Giant Growth. Oldie but a goodie, everybody. Target creature gets +3/+3 all the way from Alpha. Giant Growth. Hey, we got a Gainland, the black-red Gainland. Then we got Resolute Reinforcements. This is 2 mana 1/1 flash. Enter the battlefield, create a 1/1. Good stuff for those white weenie shenanigans.
What?
That's what they call white soldier decks in Magic. White weenie. Vampire Gourmand, a 2 mana 2/2. Whenever it attacks, you may sack a creature. If you do, draw a card and it's unblockable. Shenanigans. Pokeon says, cool bear. Yeah, the Giant Growth Bear is sick. So here we have Zombify, a classic for all those reanimators out there. 4 mana, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Corgi. The first birth celebrates life. The second birth mocks it. The Mystic Elder. There in the flavor text. Next up, oh, we have another borderless card. Sick. We have a Youthful Valkyrie. This is the 2 mana flying 1/3. Whenever another angel enters under your control, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Pretty.
I like anything with wings.
Then we've got a Plains. This looks like a new Capenna land. Look at that. We've got a stained glass train station. Sounds like new Capenna to me. All right, let's get into the rares. Boom. Spinner of Souls. Man, we are full up on spiders today, aren't we? Still a phenomenal card, just not worth anything. Ashroot Animist. This is a 4 mana 4/4 lizard druid. Trample. When this creature attacks, another creature gets trample and +X/+X, where X is this creature's power. Booyah. Way to go, lizard druid. Next up, we've got Celestial Armor. Whoa, look at the art on that. So this is a 3 mana artifact with flash. When it enters, attach it to a creature you control. That creature gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Creature gets +2/+0 and flying. Voltron players rejoice. It's a very spicy one there. Next up, we have Abyssal Harvester, a 3 mana Demon Warlock 3/2. Exile target creature card put into a graveyard this turn. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a nightmare. Then exile other than nightmare tokens you control. So yeah, every time a guy dies, you can exile, you can tap, exile, bring it back, and then exile your other nightmares. But yeah, this is some sick art for this Demon Warlock. Woo! This guy's not messing around. All right, pack. Don't fail us now. Moss-born Hydra
crap.
mana foil.
Hello.
All right, well, this is a sick mana foil we've got. Moss-born Hydra, a green and 2, trample. This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever a land you control enters, double the number of counters on this creature. Oh my gosh, we're going to run out of perfect fit sleeves.
Entertain me. Entertain me.
All right, chat, you know what it means. It's time for Price is Right rules. Who wants to throw down some numbers in the chat? What do you think this Moss-born Hydra's worth? We're going to pull it up in a second after I perfect fit this Hydra.
Just because Ellie said so.
We got to protect the baby. Belzara says, landfall is my favorite mechanic. Pickett says, that rocks. Yes, indeed. Belzara said, I went way too high last time. I'm going $30.
Holy crap.
Pokemon with 35. Todd says, WTF, this box has multiple showcase and manifolds? Yeah, I don't know what is going on here. We've had 4 manifolds and showcases combined. It has been amazing. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not going to complain.
All right.
Then again, like we said, you know, this is the luck here. All we can do is thank our wonderful, wonderful local game store owner, Dalton Gallagher. All right, Manifoil Foundations, $40 bill.
Holy moly.
All right, $40 on direct. We'll take it. We'll take it indeed. Okie dokie. Moving on. All right, folks. Only 2 packs left before the giveaway. Oh, you cannot forget our little Gobbo here.
Gobbo.
Our Gobbo Drake combo. Nice.
Gobbo Drake does whatever a Gobbo Drake does.
Okay, Ellie, you go ahead and take a look at our second to last pack there. All right, let's run through it here. We've got Refute again, this time with an Angry Owl. Pay 3, counter a spell, draw, discard. Todd says, I'm going to complain to Dalton. He never gives me the good boxes. Yes, indeed. We got Inspiring Paladin, 3 mana. During your turn, it has first strike. During your turn, creatures you control with counters on them at first strike. Hey, we just talked about this guy a couple minutes ago. We've got Erudite Wizard, 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a counter on it. Goblin Surprise. Whoa, don't Google that, everybody. 3 mana instant. Choose one. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn, or create 2 red goblin creature tokens. Hey, your door's broken.
Hey, your door's broken.
Yep.
Is that what the flavor text said?
Yes, indeed. Those goblins broke the door. Okay, we got a black-white Gainland. Great for all you Pauper players out there. Guarded Air, 6 mana human noble with lifelink. When this enters, create 2 3/3 white knight creature tokens. And it is a 1/1. Great for blink shenanigans. Great for all of those white and blue flicker decks. Got Bulk Up, 2 mana instant. Double target creature's power until the end of turn. Flashback, pay 6. Look at that. This is a spicy one. Seismic Rupture. 3 mana sorcery, deal 2 damage to each creature without flying. Nice. Good reprint. I long for the Alara block. Hey, Reassembling Skeleton. This guy's always doing work. 2 mana, 1/1. Pay 2, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped. The classic, iconic art as well. Then we've got another Neon Dynasty Island. Konnichiwa Island.
I love it.
All right, let's check out the rares. Crystal Barricade regular. Not going to complain. This card does work. Shields are up when Crystal Barrier's out. Oh, Sad Robot. Forgot this guy's even in the set. Dude. Solemn Simulacrum. 4 mana, 2/2 Golem. Enters. Search for a basic. Put it into play tapped. When this creature dies, you may draw a card. Sad Robot. Next up, we've got Curator of Destinies. This is a Sphinx. 6 mana, 5/5. Can't be countered. Flying. When this creature enters, look at the top 5. Separate them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile. An opponent chooses one pile. Put that pile in your hand. The other pile goes to your graveyard. Very fun fact or fiction shenanigans. Who doesn't love blue mini games that make everyone hate themselves? Am I right? Velzira says, lovely solemn simulacrum, eternally great in most decks. Yes, indeed. Next up, we've got another Kaikar borderless. Look at that, in all of his bird wizard glory. How majestic. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. Oh. All right. Last but not least, Atali. Oh, man, I forgot this guy's even in this set. Atali the Primal Storm. A 6-mana Elder Dinosaur 6/6. Whenever he attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. You may cast any number of those spells without paying their mana costs. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I'll tell you what, it's going in a commander deck. We're bringing the we're going to make Spinosaurs great again, folks. Let's go. And then our token. We have a kitty cat.
Oh, baby.
And on the other side of this kitty cat is a spirit. Nice.
I can't see the spirit.
It's a very creepy spirit. Yeah, look, it's a little kid.
There we go. Oh my god.
Yep. All right.
There we go.
Last pack before the giveaway, folks. Hang in there. Remember, you've got to type in the chat every 10 minutes to be in the giveaway. All right,
Just
last
tell
pack
us your
before the
favorite-
giveaway.
Tell us your favorite dinosaur. Tell us your favorite.
Yeah, tell
color
us
of
your
the
favorite.
rainbow.
Tell us your favorite Atali. Burglar Rat, 2 mana, 1/1. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. Sorry, we need a little drink break here. A little parched.
From all that talking.
Here we go. We got a borderless foil. Think twice. 2 mana instant draw. Flashback 2. I'm of two minds about this. Nice. We've got a fleeting flight. +1/+1 counter on target creature gains flying until end of turn. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to it.
That's
Nice.
the spirit Zarku. Bring the voices.
Yes, every 10 minutes. Keep talking, everyone. You can do it. We got the Gold Vein Pick. 2 mana, +1/+1 equipment. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure. Yes, great for mana fixing and limited if you're playing a 3-color deck. Always want the Gold Vein Pick. Next up, we've got Dwynen's Elite. 2 mana, 2/2 Elf Warrior. And she says, when this creature enters, if you control another elf, create a 1/1 Green Elf Warrior creature token. Elves, they'll blot out the sun. All right, next up we got Aetherize, a fantastical uncommon blowout. Pay 4 instant, return all attacking creatures to their owner's hands. Many a commander game has been ruined by an Aetherize. All right, we've got Quake Strider Ceratops. A 6 mana, 12/8. That's right, folks. 6 mana, 12/8. Whew, that's a big old boy. We've got a Blanchwood Armor. Holy crap, that's an oldie. That's an oldie but a goodie. Throwback to the late 90s. Blanchwood Armor, 3 mana aura, enchant creature, +1/+1 for each forest you control. Mono green Voltron. Had not seen that art yet. And an Abrade. This has been a staple since Amonkhet. Abrade, 2 mana instant, choose 1, deal 3 damage to a creature or destroy an artifact. Abrade has been doing work for years and years. Next up, we've got another full art island. This time not Kamigawa, but looks like it could be Alara, perhaps. Look at that. We've got a bunch of fountains. We've got a weird cube thing going on over there. Very nice. Maybe Chandelar. It's hard to say. All right, let's check out the rares.
Yeah.
We've got Anthem of Champions. A Selesnya, 2 mana enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Let's go.
What's your guys' favorite color combo? Mine's Selesnya.
Fire Extreme says, Craw Worm Creep on that dino. Yeah, no doubt. Tiny Bones. All right. Tiny Bones Bauble Burglar. 2 mana, 1/3. Legendary creature Skeleton Rogue. Whenever an opponent discards a card, exile it from the graveyard with a stash counter. During your turn, you may play cards you don't own with stash counters on them from exile, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Pay 4. Each opponent discards a card. Sorcery speed. Pokeon says, love Tiny. Fire Extreme says, I think the island is Strixhaven. Yeah, I do too, now that you mention it. Yeah, it's... but yeah, Tiny Bones, the newest version, still very powerful indeed. 9 Lives Familiar, the Creepy Cat. It's a 3-mana cat that's a 1/1, enters the battlefield with 8 revival counters on it. Whenever this creature dies, if it had a revival counter, return to the battlefield with 1 fewer revival counters on it at the beginning of the next end step. It's very spicy, especially because it comes back untapped. You can sack it on your turn for stacks or altars or whatever, and then it'll come back and it can block, and then it'll come back and it can attack or stacks, and then it just keeps coming back every end step. Next up, we've got Rite of the Dragon Caller. This is a 6-mana enchantment.
And a mythic.
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Booyah. Look at that. Spell Slingers Rejoice. You can now sit there and cast all your crappy little 1-mana spells and make a bunch of dragons. Alright, last in the pack, we've got Sky Knight Squire. Alright, yeah, this is a 2-mana 1/1. Whenever another creature enters under your control, 1/1 counter. As long as it's got 3 or more counters, it is a flying knight. Very fun card. I got to play that last night in my little aggro deck in the draft, my black-white aggro, and we got there. We got a dragon and a dragon. Nice. So yeah, we've got a 5/5 flying dragon, and we've got a 4/4 flying dragon. A little dual-purpose token. Ellie, do you have any other packs? No? No, we're good. All right. You know what that means, folks. If we're out of Ellie's packs, that means we're down to the Twitch giveaway pack. Whew. Woo-wee. All right. We're going to open it here. Can we pull a 5th mana foil / showcase / bougie card? Let's see what happens. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Am I right? Cathar Commando, 2-mana 3/1 flash. Pay 1 sack, destroy an artifact or enchantment. We'll set these aside since these are part of the giveaway, obviously. Treetop Snare Spinner, another spider. It's a 4-mana 1/4 reach death touch. Pay 3, put a counter on target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Speaking of reach and death touch, Finn the Fangbearer is in standard for 5 years. All those death touch players are going to be playing with poison. Oh, Lightshell Duo. One of everybody's favorite cards from Bloomborough. This is a 4-mana Rat Otter duo. See, we got a rat and an otter there. They are a 3/4 prowess. Whenever it enters, surveil 2. Next up, we've got Bushwhack. Bushwhack, 1-mana sorcery. Choose 1, search for a basic, reveal it, put it in your hand, or target creature you control fights another creature you don't control. Zarku says, give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. We've got a green-blue Gainland, Thornwood Falls. Simic Landfall, let's go. Atomic Days says, 7-headed spaghetti monster.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we got the Kung Fu Panda, everybody. So we got Fiendish Panda. It's a 4-mana 3/2 bear demon.
It's a bear.
Whenever you gain life, put a counter on this creature. Whenever this creature dies, return a non-bear creature card. Mana value less than or equal to its power from the graveyard to the battlefield. Yes, this demonic bear reanimates another creature. I got to play this last night in my little black-white draft deck. Very exciting. Claws Out. 5-mana instant. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each cat you control. Creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Very nice. Who doesn't love pumping all their boys? Pokemon says Kung Fu Panda's great. Ooh, we got Swiftfoot boots in the giveaway. Heck yeah. This is a borderless foil Swiftfoot boots. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste. Equipped for 1. A classic in every commander deck. Almost every commander deck, let's be real. So that's a very nice part of the giveaway. Pickett says that's a hot set of boots, indeed. Good Fortune Unicorn.
I want it.
Is a 3-mana 2/2 creature unicorn. Whenever another creature enters under your control, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. A staple of green-white +1/+1 counter decks, ETB decks, blink decks, flicker decks, all kinds of shenanigans. This is enabling many of them. Catching even a glimpse of one is the start of 8 years of good luck. Alrighty, we've got another Strixhaven Island. Chillaxin' all cool. Look at that. Velzira, it's a horsicorn. That's a unicorn with the head of a horse. Tracy Jordan quote.
It's a unicorse.
A unicorse, yes.
That's a blue
Rare
quote.
number 1 of the giveaway. We've got Abyssal Harvester. This is a 3-mana 3/2 Demon Warlock. Tap exiled creature that died this turn. Create a token copy, except it's a nightmare. Exile all the other nightmare tokens. Why is this so out of focus? This is so shiny. I just bought new light bulbs for the basement since we're going to be filming in here. And they're so bright, you literally can't even see the foils. Let's see if we can try and get this back. There we go. Get the color correction going. Rare number 2. Omniscience. All right. 10 mana enchantment. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. Woo! Blue players rejoice. Combo players rejoice. Enchantress players rejoice. So, yep. This is a good one. Of course, foil mythic.
That's so shiny.
Omniscience, aka Omniscience. Next in our giveaway, Arabo, the First Fang. This is a 3-mana 2/2 legendary creature, cat avatar.
DeLorean, where are you?
Other cats you control get +1/+1. Whenever Arabo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a white cat creature token. It said all cats in the multiverse trace their lineage back to him, from the meekest kitten to the mightiest lion. Fire Extreme says, I know the full art plains is Capenna. It's my favorite full art of the set. Yes, indeed. Pokeon says, ooh, nice. I love that card. Zarku says, the unicorn is from the Legend movie, 1984. Oof.
Absolutely.
Next rare of the giveaway pack, we have a Twin Flame Tyrant. This is a very spicy dragon. It's a 5-mana 3/5 flying. If any source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent they control, it deals double the damage instead. Double damage, double damage. All right.
Oh, it's no longer.
Now we're down. Now we're down to the last rare. The last rare. We're going to give everybody just a minute to type. Remember, folks, you must type into chat in the last 10 minutes to win. Alrighty, the last rare of the giveaway. And it's Drakehatcher, the Super Bomb Diggity Drakehatcher. Just a reminder, this is a 1/3 for 2 Vigilance Prowess. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put that many incubation counters on it. Remove 3 incubation counters from this creature. Create a 2/2 blue Drake with flying. Nice. All right, folks. Looks like we currently have 10 entries. 10 entries. So, what we're going to do is we're going to shrink this down. Boop, 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 boop. Right over here. Okay, so we are going to make this big. Okay, so these are the people who could win. If your name is not up here, it means you can't win. You have to have posted in the last 10 minutes.
What does not active mean?
It means they did not post in the last 10 minutes. So we are going back to random.org and we are going to light it up with another giveaway. So we are going to, okay, I made that a little bit too big. Let's be real. We got to shrink that down a little bit. Okay. All right. So here's our list. We're going to move this camera thing out of the way. We're going to move this over here. So Fire Extreme says, nice box opening tonight. Indeed. We got such a crazy box tonight, folks. Let's just remind everybody of what we are cooking with here.
It's time I remind everyone why I am here.
What an insane. And of course, we have this soldier token and rabbit token for the giveaway. So we'll just show everybody some of these cool mana foils and whatnot. And of course, the Llanowar Elf that Blue Lotus won. So yeah, what a crazy box. We've got the Japanese Llanowar Elf. We've got the Bloodthirsty Conqueror Vampire Knight. We've got the Mana Foil Crystal Barricade. Look at that textured foil. And we've got the Mossborn Hydra Angry Boy. Alrighty, so to remind you guys of the Twitch giveaway packs, we've got the Drake Hatcher, we've got the Double Damage Twin Flame Tyrant, a Rabo the First Fang, a Foil Omniscience, and an Abyssal Harvester, and then all the other goodies that were in there, like that sick Swiftfoot Boots. Alright, so we have got 10 current entries. We are going to roll the dice here and see who is our lucky winner. So we're going to do a countdown. We're going to open up another window here, and we're going to pop it up there on your screen. Right meow. So let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Haha. There we go. So we're going to make this over here. We're going to... All right, so we're going to shrink this down a little bit.
We know what we're doing, we promise.
That's okay. Boom, look at that. Okay. Here we go. Randomgenerator.net. Okay, now you guys can read it. Okay. So, let's go. We're going to do a countdown in chat. We're going to do a countdown in chat here, folks. Last chance for the Collector Booster giveaway. And then we've got to run off to the gym. So, last chance. We're going to do a countdown. We've got the numbers 1 through 10. Because we have 10 current entrants in our giveaway. So, we're going to do a countdown in chat here, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's generate. And our winner tonight is number 5, which would be... We've got Pokeont, we've got Pickens, we've got Zarku, we've got Todd, we've got Atomic Days. Congratulations to Atomic Days. You are our Collector Booster winner.
Holy crap.
All you got to do is shoot us a message on Facebook or through Twitch or wherever you may, and we will get you hooked up. I got a bunch of packages to go out, so thank you everyone for your patience and whatnot, and we're gonna get that hooked up.
One of those packages is mine.
One more reminder that we are going to be every Sunday at 6 p.m. We're going to be streaming a video game, talking about news, either opening packs. We're going to be doing something fun every Sunday at 6 p.m. and we're going to go from there. Velzero says, when are we going to see some BPS D&D? That would be amazing to watch. It probably wouldn't be YouTube appropriate. We'll have to figure something out. Pickens says, Stellar pulls, love the box break. Atomic Day says, it's CEDH Mitch. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Pokeont says, I'll do my best to join. Crisp says, do not give Mitch that dragon. Oh, no. Thanks again, everybody. We have got to get ready for the gym. We will see you guys starting next Sunday at 6 p.m. Again, make sure that you... check out the Linktree and the other various stuff and things. We're going to have it updated by the end of next week. And basically, we're just going to have links to everything.
Also, ask the significant people in your life if they would like a teddy bear for Christmas.
It
because I have
is that
5
time of year.
bags of teddy bears, and I'm going to do a teddy bears picnic Christmas sales event thing. I may turn it into a giveaway. I don't know, because I have literally... over 5 bags of teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
5.
These are all teddy bears.
Trash bags of teddy bears.
Teddy bears, teddy bears, teddy bears. They're everywhere.
So, and because when I was little, all I wanted for Christmas was a teddy bear in a big gift wrap box. Now, that didn't happen. That only happens at Christmas specials. I'm still happy. But I want other little kids to have that same experience. So this is one that I am... going to be selling or giving away. This is another one.
So everybody keep your eyes peeled. We're going to have some teddy bear giveaways. We're going to be selling some teddy bears. If you're looking for gifts for the chitlins.
Here's this boy.
Or maybe gifts for yourself. Maybe you're feeling a little nostalgic.
This one's weighted.
So yeah, definitely check it out. We're going to be posting a bunch in the group. We're going to be sharing between BlackPoloSociety and between Good as New Memories, Ellie's page. I'll drop a link for it in the chat now, just so everybody has the opportunity. to check it out. It's simply facebook.com/good-as-new-memories.
Book it on your calendars. Teddy Bear's Christmas picnic.
Yeah, so maybe next Sunday around 6 p.m. we may do that as our stream next Sunday. So you just got to keep your eyes peeled, check out the link tree, and we'll see you next week, folks. Bye, everybody.
Bye, peeps.